Good morning to you all. My name is Jack Holmes. Today, I'm going to share with you some breaking news, brought to you by the Starling news blog. The news relates to an announcement President Donald Trump has made that left so many people across the world outraged. International laws have no meaning to President Trump, it seems, as he boldly announced on international television that he planned to seize yet another country for the U.S. But this time, he's gone too far. Initially, many believed Trump's claim that he would ethnically cleanse Gaza of all Palestinians, then seize Gaza for the U.S., that it was just a bluff, or at the least, that he just intended to shock, confuse, and deter other countries from paying too close attention to, or interfering with, his in-house political affairs. Reports are now in. Private U.S. military and/or security contractors have already started entering Gaza with intentions to seize control of a tactical point located in the Netzarim Corridor. People across the world are outraged. Different government officials have publicly stated that what President Donald Trump plans to do to Gaza isn't only immoral, it goes against international laws, making of it a form of war crime. Trump has already provided copious amounts of misinformation to the masses, which was thought by many to be part of the shock and awe tactic they were told he'd employ early term, should he become the United States' 47th president. Given that he's just given his opposition additional, very stable grounds to impeach him, it now seems more likely that all this misinformation of his might have been born from his lack of knowledge on certain aspects of his country's politics, including international law. If that's truly the case, he would be an example to all on how important it is to make informed decisions based on information gathered from trusted sources before acting. If Trump has a political advisor, it wouldn't be a surprise to read in the news that they, too, were fired along with so many other government workers since Trump returned as president. Should Donald Trump go ahead with his plan to ethnically cleanse, level, rebuild upon, and ultimately claim Gaza for the U.S., he might have to pay for his crimes on an international level, which would have far worse repercussions on his career as a politician than would a second impeachment. Come together, right now, over Gaza, my friends. Much of humankind already seems to be coming together to help prevent a foreign power from unlawfully doing what he pleases with the country of Gaza. China announced it plans to provide humanitarian aid to Gaza. The United Nations continues to lead its aid effort alongside its humanitarian affiliates. Canada continues to implement temporary immigration measures to rescue Canadian citizens' family members from the war zone. Meanwhile, a coalition of countries from Asia, South America, and Africa has been created for the purpose of taking legal action against Israel. The coalition is more than likely to go after the U.S. as well, given their complicity in Israel's acts of ethnic cleansing, genocide, and more, which includes having provided bombs to Israel that helped make their war crimes possible. On the flip side of the coin, such international involvement in the protection of a country from a foreign threat, given the current state of world affairs. Some hold the opinion that this might be the final precursor to the international war so many fear exists just beyond the red sunrise. Laws have been created to prevent such calamities and past horrors from happening. The United Nations, among other similar organizations, have also been created to help maintain political order. Millions of people across the planet are being viewed on various media channels, protesting fascism, genocide, racism, among other matters of growing concern, including Trump's plans to take over Gaza. How many languages and how many people would it take to make the current President of the United States realize he erred in his decision to ethnically cleanse a country just for the sake of acquiring some more resources and to build a new Riviera? Gaza was never a property for sale, neither was Greenland, nor Panama, nor Canada. In conclusion, many across the world are left in shock as they learn that the U.S.'s ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from Gaza has begun. At this point in history, it seems possible that Gaza will become the first battlefield of the Third World War. However, it seems more than likely that the battle to save Gaza will begin in a court of law instead of on site, meaning that there's still hope that no new armed conflict will further devastate a country that has already suffered enough. If you're interested in learning more about these topics, related news reports are currently available via different national news channels, as well as through social media. No matter who you are or where you come from, be vigilant. Find ways to peacefully persevere. Never be afraid to ask for help, and be safe. My name is Jack Holmes. Thank you for watching this segment on American History in the Making.